Hey guys, Cornford here, and welcome back to another video. And today, we are going to be going over the rules for my new series, Realistic Survival. And in episode 1, you might notice that I tried over the rules. Well, I recorded that episode before I'm recording this. So, just hold with me in that episode. And I break a couple rules that I'm going to start applying in the next episode. But if you don't know what realistic survival is, it's basically self-imposed rules on the player, basically saying that you can only do certain things, like, to make the game more realistic. Like, I was going to do, you had to use a campfire to cook food, but then I realized I needed I needed iron to make a flint and steel, so we scrapped that rule. We're just trying to make rules that make the game so possible, but at the same time a lot harder. So, first rule is you have to make a building to do almost anything. Like, example, if you're trying to make, if you want to make planks, you have to do that in a woodcutting yard. You can't do anything else. You build a woodcutting yard, then you have to make planks in the woodcutting yard. And then also, you have to make, if you build something dedicated to like a thing like a kitchen or cooking, you have to cook in the kitchen. Only place you can cook unless you make another one. Another one is inventory space. So your inventory spaces, you're only allowed to use your hotbar slots. Unless you make a backpack, which gives you one more slot. Which basically to make a backpack in the formation you make to use a chest, you use leather in your inventory. Then the spot you surrounded is what you get that extra slot. Only that though. You can make up to 3 backpacks. That's all you can fit in your inventory. Next is realistic mining. So, when you're mining, you have to use braces. So, like, you have to brace the cave up, like, to make sure it doesn't collapse in on you. I'm not gonna have rails going, mostly because that would just be way too expensive. So yeah. So realistic mining just to keep the game a little more difficult, and then also using only your hotbar slots will make mining a lot more difficult, especially for building, because you really can't really hold that much stuff in real life. Make things realistic. And the last thing is you get a bonus chest and you get 1 life. Now the reason we're doing hardcore mode is because hardcore mode doesn't give you the option to give a bonus chest. Bonus chests are only allowed in normal survival, but the rule set I'm using is that you die, it's game over. So yeah, so if you die, game over. But the thing is, we're not doing hardcore, so that'll have to be self-imposed too. Just because you need a bonus chest, because that's your start off materials for playing this game. Now, this isn't like a rule, but houses, you need to make them structurally sound. There's like structures, like you don't want them floating, stuff like that. But yeah. So I think that's all for this episode, and now jump over to see episode 1 of Realistic Survival. Remember, I recorded that before I recorded this, so I try to explain the rules, just I don't do a very good job at explaining it, so I decided to make this video to explain more in detail of how this will be working. And also, this is my 100th video, I'm noticing. So, leave a like if you enjoyed my videos for the first 100, hopefully 100 more. Maybe we'll get a little more traction in the next 100. 35 subscribers and 100 videos. Not that good. But, yeah guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which should be right next up coming up. Click over to there. I have an annotation on the screen. So yeah, see you there. Bye.